everybody, and welcome to Week 5's update of the Virtual Team League. A little bit different this week. We've got JDC Chairman Steve Brown on. So he'll be replacing Captain's Log this week, purely to talk about Season 2, Gibraltar, and all the other things associated with the Virtual Team and JDC Virtual individual platform. So let's kick off then and see how everybody did last week. And then Week 5. Wow, I'm going to have to look at my notes. There's that much going on. England Invaders then. 3 in a row now. They've made it to the top. And they've got a score of 6,309. Virtual Ravens 1, who've been leading most of Season 1. 6,306. There is literally 3 points in first and second place. Quite astonishing. Quite astonishing. Tewkesbury Titans in third. And we got Swanage Sharks, PDA Virtual Team, Untouchable Slims, Team Bristol Wires, and so forth. Not a lot in it, to be honest, between, third and 11th. What a fantastic week the Invaders have had, though, to lead the way as we are in Week 5. Okay, some of the notable things that we probably need to look at as well. Some of the scoring. It's been incredible. I mean, the Invaders, for starters, with Andy Derrick with 1,578. We had Gary Blackwood, 1,422. Mark Stafford, 1,349. Mr. Souter, again, 1,466 for the Virtual Ravens 1, 1,298, Owen O'Neill. I mean, the scores, Sam Cankett for the Tewkesbury Titans, Clive Burgess, Kieran Smith, we've got 1,494, 1,111, 102. The standard is getting extraordinary. Making our way down, we've got scores from Stephen Colburn for the PDA Virtual Team, 1,603. Top score of the week there. We've got Wayne Wall, Untouchable Slims, 1,453. And it goes on. We've got 1,526 from Gary Brooks, Team USA 1. Just extraordinary scoring as we make our way down the league. And Derek Morrison, Virtual Ravens 2, 1,531. It's been an amazing standard this week. And out of that, who's the dream team then? Right then, dream team for Week 5. So imagine it's the 4 best live scores of the week. Stephen Colburn, 1,603, topping it then for the virtual PDA Virtual Team with 1,603. Andy Derrick from the Invaders, top of the league at the moment, 1,578. Derek Morrison, Virtual Ravens 2, 1,531. And Gary Brooks from Team USA 1 with 1,526. So well done to Stephen, Andy, Gary and Derek, who would be your dream team for Week 5. Thank you for joining us. Little bit of a twist here. There's so much going on in the darts world, and particularly with JDC Virtual and Virtual Team League. So we thought we'd try and catch up with you and get your thoughts on how you're watching us. Are you watching us all play every week and getting our team together?
If I wanted to still couldn't get away from it. It's everywhere on Facebook, isn't it? Everywhere you look, it's dartboards everywhere. But no, I think it's gone really well, and we're all really proud of how well people have subscribed to it, really. And I think the team element is really sort of pushed it onto the next level.
Yes. I speak from personal experience as playing in a team. I think it's brilliant, fantastic, and also brings a new element to the pressure. Going back to the lockdown situation with JDC Virtual and everybody talking about going live, now you're qualifying and going live for your team, so you don't want to let them down either.
Well, no, it's quite ironic, really, isn't it? Because obviously there's a qualifying criteria for this, so you've got to qualify to play for your team almost. So the top 4 scorers in your qualifying range represent your team that night or that day. So, of course, when you're during the qualifying range, I'm pretty sure people want their teammates to play pretty crap. But then obviously when it gets to the team representing the team, they want each other to do well, don't they? But I know there's a few good teams with 5 or 6 players in, and quite often perhaps the better player of the team isn't actually getting to represent the team on the night because he hasn't had a good qualifier. So it's all kinds of permutations on the evenings, but it makes for a good night in.
It's been fantastic, and every week we do a little summary of how things are going, and there is very much a core group of sort of 10 teams, I would say, that are really close with those averages. And some of the scoring, Steve, I mean, if we were to put this in perspective of perhaps, whether you're a good amateur or even probably a pro standard, I mean, some of these 1,500s are just coming in like nobody's business, right the way down to some of the sort of 15th team in the league. There's so many players that are knocking this.
Yeah, as in all sports, you always get the star of the team, don't you, usually? So there's always, no matter how far you go in the league in terms of the teams, there's always a really good player who sort of carries the team through with his average. But yeah, certainly the top 10 teams have got some really good sort of household names in some of them. So I think the competition is getting hotter, but I don't think it's going to stop there. It's going to continue to grow. As we've just been talking about, we've got over 240 players now signed up in the first season, which is incredible. It's way more than we expected, and over 36 teams. But again, season one we've launched for season one, but season two is going to be much, much more exciting. In season two, moving forward, we've got, I said, in terms of making for a great night in, we've got transfer windows. Obviously, in terms of the leagues, where you finish in the league, determines how much prize money, virtual prize money you get at the end of the season, which you can use to obviously strengthen your squad, buy new players, or eventually there'll be some products to purchase online with your virtual money. So yeah, it's a completely new era for online darts, but it's here to stay.
But I think one of the biggest things of all, though, is that we've all been missing playing in real life. But you're bringing the virtual world into reality in Gibraltar. So we've heard that the news now that it's June. I believe only in the last 24 hours we've had some positive news from the chief minister in Gibraltar. So with all what's going on in the UK and Europe, this is almost game on, surely.
Yeah, we've seen a press conference yesterday from the minister of Gibraltar. So they're convinced by the first quarter of next year that all of their all of the population over there will be vaccinated. Will have had the vaccine, and all those that want it. And even the frontier workers as well. So they're going to be quite a COVID-safe place to visit. So they're very confident that in June we will have an event. I can't guarantee you win some prize money, but I can guarantee you're pretty much likely to come in with a nice suntan.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's pretty warm in June. But again, it's very much a festival. There's lots going on. I mean, we've got sort of adult events. You've got the Junior World JDC Virtual singles, the teams, some soft tip stuff going on. I mean, and maybe bits and bobs going around the whole of the Rock. Yeah.
So for the whole week, it's just going to be like you said, a darts festival. So there'll be something going on every single day, every single night. There'll be events on the night times in the casino and in some bars and stuff. So, and obviously the main events during the daytime. So we've got soft tip. Phoenix are going to be there with all their machines. There'll be a nice big soft tip open. And for the first time in my memory, that an organisation has brought together still tip and soft tip and merged them. So, for virtual playing JDC Virtual for free online, you can qualify for the soft tip championships, and soft tip players can qualify for the virtual championships. So again, it's a whole week full of darts and hopefully a nice bit of sun as well.
Fantastic. For those that may be a bit late on and catching up with this, I mean, obviously, in an ideal world, it would have been done and dusted, but with the COVID situation, have to keep moving with the times. Now we're going into June, a little bit more time for people to perhaps have a go at qualifying and getting on board and join us in Gibraltar.
Yeah, no doubt. And obviously, with the influx of these teams now we've got, and obviously recognised online that a lot of these players didn't play in the singles the first time around. So the team element has introduced a lot more new players to virtual. So obviously it gives people opportunity to qualify for Gibraltar, whether it be for the team or for a soft tip or for the individuals. So I'm pretty sure the numbers will be up. I think we'll have a bumper crowd over in Gibraltar, and it will be, I keep saying it, a real festival of darts.
And one of the things that really is quite key to remember is that if you want to start a team now and get involved with it, it's not too late. It's never too late. And also even with the singles. So if you want to join as a team player in Gibraltar and start a team now, you can do it.
Yeah, the beauty of the team structure is that, of course, you can join at any time. And all you need, obviously, with the singles originally on JDC Virtual, we had to get 6 passports,
right?
Which is 6 seasons. Obviously, as a team member now, your team has to win 2 visas, which is which obviously going to the Good Arts Pro, you can learn all about that, but it's quite easy to do, to be fair. Some people to play just because they want a good night in, a good practice, and get their mates around the phones and iPads. And some people will be playing this because they want to play in Gibraltar. So again, we welcome all comers.
But I think what's great, Steve, is you've made it available that if you do go, you've got lots of things to do. And as we've just said earlier, with machines and bits and bobs around the Rock, events in the day, you can do a tournament on the night with Phoenix. There's just so much to go for the. I've seen flights for 40 quid. Well, return 70 pounds.
Yeah, no, yeah. I know from Bristol, they regularly fly it from Bristol to Gibraltar direct for like 50, 60 quid. I think London Heathrow's another hot spot for flights to Gibraltar as well. So I mean, yeah, it's very affordable. You're probably looking at 60, 70 quid you book now. And again, if you're going with a couple of people or a team, if you want to ship rooms and stuff, it's very, very affordable. And obviously, we all know when you're there is very cheap as well. So, it should be. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody over there. And I think that marina and Casemate Square will be packed for the dart players, and can't wait to see it.
Brilliant. Steve, great to catch up with you. Thank you for joining us, and lots of information to digest there. But as you said, the Go Darts Pro platform itself has that information on there, the route to the rock, etc. And I guess that there'll be lots of stuff out there for everybody to see on social media. Steve, thanks again.
No worries. Thanks, mate.
Okay, and that wraps up week 5. Thank you to Steve for joining us on a very different captain's log. I hope you found that informative. Don't forget then, we're carrying on through the festive period, and it's time to sign up for season 2 if you haven't done already. I know a lot of you have. You can also have a go at the individual if you've not done JDC Virtual, and try and get those 6 passports and join us in Gibraltar for something else to play for. Happy Christmas, everybody. Have a great new year. We'll catch up with the final update for week 7. And let's look forward to season 2 in 2021. Take care.